Be a few minutes about how to clean out, yes, your eye. If you have anything that fell into your eye, or you looked up and all of a sudden a bird shit in your eye or some crap like that, or some nasty person came up behind you, coughed in your face, and it got in your mucous membranes of the eye or your nose or your lips or anything, you need to wash. But especially the eyes. The eyes are everything. As you can see, look at my eye. It looks like nightmare. Oh yeah, it's pretty much agitated right up in this upper area of my eye. Like if I lift up my eyelid, if I can grab it, yeah, I can't really grab it because I got too much moisturizer or something on my eye. And underneath that eyeball, there's something in there. And so we're gonna get another closer view, but I'm just gonna go over what you need to have if you get something in your eye, how to flush your eye for your clients and for yourself. So in an optimal situation where you would have everything, you can have somebody with you. You would actually have a wash station. They walk you or escort you to the wash station, just like you're doing your OSHA regulation codes and stuff like that. So for OSHA, they basically have steps on how you should contact somebody, yell help, or I need help, because you start wandering, your eyes bleeding or hurting, and you go flip another machine and a spinning disc goes this way, or a blade or something, or if you're working in avionics or a mechanic or something like that, a tool goes flying, or a helicopter blade, you hit the wrong button, bombs go off. Yeah, you need to actually stop what you're doing, call out for help if you know somebody's in that area, which normally always is. They'll come and assist you. They'll grab you, walk you over to the wash station, because if you get it in both eyes, you can't see. You see what I'm saying? So for me, it's one eye, but it's irritating the crap out of me, as you guys can see. So somebody will walk you to the wash station and help you flush out your eyes. Call 911 medical services so they can really take a look at your eye to see if it's infected, if you need to go see an optometrist, and furthermore surgery, which that's the worst case scenario. But it does happen in our field. If you get a chemical peel in your eye, which today I'm guilty of, yeah. This has happened. Yeah, this is the second time. I'm not gonna lie. In school, oh yeah, it actually happened in front of all the ladies. I was using my brush on somebody's face and it flicked up. Like I was pretty much laughing with somebody, not paying attention, and I was trying to be fast and fancy with the brush, and a little speck just, it went, it hit my chin, upper lip, and then into my eye. Because I flicked upwards. Because I was trying to BS and so I was messing around with the chemical peel, and that's what happened in school, and it burned. Man, it burned. I mean, because I got a really good helping of it inside my eye. But this time, it's only a little bit that got in my eye, and it's still, look at this. It still jacked my eye up. Like, real good. Like, look, let me open it up for you. Let me get a little bit more. See how red, all that crap in there? Look down, side. Make sure the person tells you look upside, north, south, east, and west, all that good stuff. So north, south, east, west. So you can look to see what's agitating your eye. So anyways, it looks like, yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street right now. I went to the massage convention today in DC. And I had to look like, yeah, craziness walking down. Even several people asked me, hey, what's going on with your eye? Because it was redder than this. It's actually calmed down because I think I got most of it out. But, man, let me tell you, you need to know how to get stuff out of your eye, how to clean out your client's eye. Because if you get soap in the eye, it's just as irritating as a chemical peel. So just because you get a mild soap, even baby soap, you know, when you washing your baby with the little baby soap that you use from Johnson & Johnson, no plug or nothing, but that's what we all go to, and we're using Johnson & Johnson, and it's mild. It's so mild for a child, but even if you get that in your eye, it irritates you because it does have a detergent, a solution that cleanses the baby from germs, disease, stuff like that. So it still will activate or irritate your eye. So these are the things that I use to clear out my eye if I don't have optimal situation where it has a flush station where somebody can come in my office building and come and get me and walk me to the water fountain at least. That is a wash station. The restroom, that's a wash station. But in a office setting where it's like industrial woodworkers, metal workers, stuff where you can really get stuff flung in your eye, chemical workers where there's a lot of gases and chemicals and somehow they took their glasses off. The wash station is two little spigots that come out and it hits both of your eyes at the same time at a fast rate. Some are slow, some you can turn down or adjust, but some actually come up really fast because it cleanses out your eye real fast. It hurts. It's not anything pleasurable. It never is. Even what I'm about to go through right now, it's not the most pleasurable thing there is, but it's gonna flush my eye out. So let's go over what we need. Okay, so what you need for cleaning out your eye is always some tissue. If you don't have water, you don't have anything, at least have some sort of tissue. Use your shirt. Well, make sure your shirt is clean. Don't use a dirty shirt that has mud and feces and crap on it and blood and skin cells that are dead or some shit or somebody else's skin cells. No, don't use your shirt. But if it's clean and it doesn't have any sweat and craziness, then you can use a t-shirt, but always have some sort of napkin. So your napkins, cool, good to go without water. You can just flush out your eye. You're good to go. But if that doesn't work, then you're gonna need one of these type of tools where it has the water inside. Okay, the water, bloop, 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 bloop. And you have your little button right here. You press it. Jeez, button's hot. Okay, there we go. So when you press the button, water comes out. So we're gonna go over that. This one right here, this is the mother. Like if you don't have the mother load of all wash stations portable, because you flip it upside down, which we're going to show you in the video, and you just give it a good squeeze. See, I didn't really even squeeze it that much and the water already came out. Jesus. So you just squeeze it really, really hard and the water will flush up into your eye, which we're about to see in just one moment. Then you're going to need your cell phone, your cracked cell phone. Yeah, look at this shit. Good grief. What the hell? Okay, so your cracked cell phone case, or hopefully you have a good phone, you get in there, go ahead and go to your camera, because I don't have a mirror. You normally should have a portable mirror or go to the bathroom. If you can't, you always have your cell phone with you, I'm pretty sure, or your friend does. Go to your front facing camera, you should see yourself. See, yay, here we are. So now let's take a seat and let's go ahead and take care of this eye. Look at this shit. Craziness. Crazy. All right. So anyways, now that you've seen crap. Now that you guys have seen the craziness of an eye and see how I'm tearing up even a little bit, see the water, it just keeps watering because it's infected or agitated, irritated. You know, I'm not crying because I'm hurting. It's just, this is what your tear ducts do. It's trying to flush out. It's trying to self-flush. Trying to get rid of all the toxins, problem shit in your eye, and crap that's lingering still in there. Free radicals or whatever's irritating your eye. Whatever chemical it is, that's chemical peel. It's just eating at my eye. And now your eyes will tear up to flush it out. So let's flush it out. But let's get a closer view so you guys see my eyeball and see what's really going on. Because maybe you can find what's in there that I have missed. Because you always need another eyeball to see what's in the eyeball. You need a second person in the room, or I don't care if it's your enemy. You got to get that out of there. I had a young lady at the airport. She had a piece of metal. I don't know where this metal came from. She said she was in the plane. She fell asleep with her mouth open, like or whatever, you know, she's snoring. But then when she woke up or whatever, you know, she heard the pilot say we're about to land, and she was like blinking her eye, and she was like, I noticed something just fell right in my eye, and I grabbed my eye. So she said when she grabbed her eye, she was like, oh my God, it like hurts. I was like, damn, let me take a look at your eye. So all I did was lift up her eyelid, grab both eyelids or both sides of the eye. You're not gonna hurt it. It just feels weird. But you're going to pinch and then pull up and tell her to look down. Tell her to look to the side, down, other side, up. Because when you tell somebody to look down, you can see all up top what's going on. You see what I'm saying? And that's where it was. It's literally right on her eyelid, but you can't see it because the eyelid is covering. You see what I'm saying? So you can't see it. So you really have to either lift up, like pinch in there. I mean, really, if you guys can see, grab, hold to where it's like buckling. You see, I have too much water. And you lift up the best way you can and tell her to look down. And then you dig all in that eyeball. Tell her to look left, right, whatever it is. Okay, cool. Same thing for the side. If you can lift the side or pull it to the side or whatever you need to do, pull it down, look up. Because you're pulling down, you tell them to look up. And look to the side, other side, all that good stuff. The inner is going to be kind of hard. The best you can do, hold down the eye and look to the side. That's all you can do. Up top, maybe, same thing. And pull back the eyelid. Now, for you dramatic people out there, if you can, make sure your fingers are clean. Let's spray down real quick my thumbs. All right, we're back. So now that I cleaned my thumbs, I actually should have used some hand sanitizer. But the reason why I didn't use hand sanitizer, because I've done this before, remember, and I did use hand sanitizer to pull my own eyelid up. It burnt, man. That was like a second chemical peel in my eye at school. You would think I would have learned the first fucking time. I'm thinking hand sanitizer, oh, that's not going to hurt my eye. It's going to sanitize it. Oh, no, there's plenty of alcohol in that fucking thing. Come on. And some other chemicals, and I literally lifted it burned like shit. Let me tell you, good grief. So pat the eye dry as much as you can, dig in there real good, and then fingers, you're gonna go underneath the eye or the eyelid, and try to pull that eyelid up. So see how damn shit. It started to hurt, but sometimes you can pull your eyelid up and flip your eyelid upwards. And if you can flip it backwards, then you can really see what's up underneath your eye. My Uncle Paul would do that half the time, flip his eyelids up and scare the shit out of us when we were little kids. Damn, you know, but I love my uncle. Got all that stuff, man, for reals. He's in a better place. So he would flip his eyelids up and scare the shit out of us, man. It was horrible. So if you can flip that eyelid up, you can really dig in there, because sometimes when people hold it up, you still can't see it. It's really back there, so you got to peel it up. Because if it's really agitating you, it's best that you do what you need to do to get it out of there. So let's flush the eye. All right, so remember, you have your iPhone in your hand, which is your mirror. So pretty much you can see yourself. Like, man, where am I going to splash myself? So you can actually hold this while you're spraying it with this eye. I'm going to put this camera down while I hold this so I can see. Or you don't really have to see. You know where your eyeball is. Your eyeball can see where the water's coming from. But you have to hold your eye open. So let's go ahead and do it. So I'm just going to put down my mirror, camera phone mirror, so I can see myself. And there I go. And so for here, you guys are going to see me spray, and all you don't need more soap to clean out your eye that's already infected or messed up. And what you're going to need to catch the water is a bowl. Remember, a nice clean bowl. You just need a bowl, okay? Need a bowl. All right, so actually, we're going to use this one first. Or actually, let's start off with the towel or napkin, whatever you have, shirt, you know. If it's hanging around your neck, you probably perspired and sweated in it. So at least try to grab the edge of your shirt and dab in the eye or something like that. I mean, yeah, you could sweat here too, but around the neck area, you definitely have sweated. So if you can't do that, use a napkin, dig in there a little bit. You can fold it down even more and have like a nice corner or ledge, like little piece, straight piece, and then dig into the eye. and pull down all the way to the corner, then back up, and repeat again. Corner, dig down, middle, dig down, corner, dig down. And in the other parts, you have to shake your eyeball up here, make sure it's not scratching your eyeball up top. As you can see how irritated it is. So if you don't have a napkin and you do have access to water, sink, or anything, something, even a bottle of water, whatever you have to do, make sure you have your pump, hit your button. Now it's going to spray in your eye, it's going to look crazy, and that's why you have your tilting head. So the head tilts up, so when you hit your head with your thumb or your index finger, it's going to go right up into your eye. So let's watch. So either you can keep your eye open or you can keep it closed. Come on. Oh, jeez. Sorry. Got to put the little thing down. Alright, so we have near the eye. Man, yeah, see, it's not going to feel all tingly and nice. It's going to sting a little bit, but hey, you can take it. Okay, some more. Jesus. Ah. Ooh. Uh-oh. Get your napkin. If it starts to burn. Ooh. Shake, shake, shake. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh, that feels much better. Alright, and so, ooh, get that dribble off your lip like you've been drooling. So as you can see, yeah, it feels much better now. And I think that chemical peel has been in there all day or for the last couple hours. And that's how strong a peel is. Just because you have your tear ducts, it's not enough to carry it out. Remember, the chemical peel can actually roll in back of the eyeball and irritate all that in back of your eyeball. And that's crazy. Everything else on our face, we're going to sweat, we're going to perspire, detoxify. The peel will burn on your face for a while, 2 to 4 hours, maybe even 6 hours, 8 at the most. Then it dies down. But the chemical peel has been in here all day and it's been irritating me all day. So you really need to flush out your eye. So remember, you got your pump, and the way the pump works, let me show you. That's all there is to it. And so pretty much you press this little button right here, this button right here, it releases the water. Oh, look at that. It's good stuff. Good times. Water. It's fun. Yep, exactly. So, and it sprays for a while. So let's get it underneath the eye again, or you can have it directly towards the eye. So this time we're gonna go directly towards the eye. Okay, ready? Let's go. Oh shit. Take the pain. Take the pain. Keep the eye open. Take it. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that feels a lot better than last time. Yeah, so see now it's flushing out. It's doing good. I feel better. Let's wipe it down a little bit. Get the dribble. I definitely feel a lot better. So when you have the mister, get the corner of the eye above, inner corner, underneath. You can either hold your eyeball open while you spray. If you can take it, where's my napkin? Jesus. Okay, here we go. So let me show you what I mean by holding the eyeball open. Okay, so now let me show you guys. Both of my hands are free. You guys are watching me. This hand, or you can switch to this hand and have that water spray in that eye. Whichever hand you prefer, all the better. I'm right-handed, so I'm going to use my right hand. So let me show you guys up close. The bowl is right below us, so the water drips into the bowl. So let me give a couple pumps. 5 pumps should do it, maybe 6. You're good to go. So now I got your hand getting it ready. Hold that eyeball open and spray. Ooh, oh. Jesus, it really got in there, right? So you know what I mean? But your water is not going to hurt you. It's just the stinging effect of the chemical or whatever that's in your eye. It doesn't like it. Your eyeball, remember, It has sweat, well not sweat, but salt. Like, you know, when you tears, if you've ever cried so much where you got a tear in your lip and you tasted your tear before, it was salty, you know what I mean? So that salt, the water, toxins, anything that's back there is now being agitated by the mister or the water. Damn. Anyway, yeah, water pretty good. So I don't know why I did that, but anyway, so the water gets back up in there, irritates it, but it's already flushing out. So I feel a lot better already just from flushing out, because I didn't flush all day. I thought, hey, it was something in my eye, and it just dawned on me at the massage conference that I was like, oh shit, I did give myself a chemical peel this morning, a light peel, but I remember touching my eye before I washed my hand. I should know better, but I did. So the next one is, it acts as if you are at a wash station. The wash station with the two little spigots, so one to come out of here, one to come out of here, both for both eyes. Like, whoosh, it can get both of your, just in case you got sprayed in both of your eyes. Chemical spray, pepper spray, anything that's lingering in the air, it's the best for it. So for this one, you're gonna turn it upside down, and this water is just gonna come right on out at a fast rate. So let's watch. So we got your eye, or my eye. Get where the nozzle is, right under, underneath the sink or wherever you're at, and you tilt your head to the side, or you can come straight down if you want to. Coming straight down, you're going to get it in your nose a little bit. So if you come to the side, you're just going to get that eye area. Okay, ready? Oh, ooh, yeah, see, it gets in there. Oh yeah, it gets you. Where's my napkin? Oh. Okay, but much better now, so it feels good. Apologies. Okay, so now that you guys are clean, I had to wipe your eye, you know what I mean? The water got all up on you. So now that you're good, you can do it again if you want to. Now going straight down, remember, it's gonna probably get in the nose, so we're gonna be careful. All right, ready? All right, let's go. All right. Ooh. All right, so you get out your eye. Yep, I got you. All right, so now we're nice and clean. We're good to go. We're back in the game. We're back in the fight. So see how crazy the water can come out of this one. This is, whoo, it like gushes out, but that's what you need to flush out your eye. This is a wash station, portable. And so the wash stations don't play with you. Like I said, if you go to a real one, it's gonna spool up all up in your eye real fast. It ain't like you can just go, oh, it's a water fountain. If you can go to the water fountain, that's fine. But that water fountain is really just tickling your eye. It's getting the surface out, but you need something that flushes on in there to get on the back end of where your eyelid is. Especially if you have a client. If you have a client, you need to have a bowl. You have their bowl, a towel or napkin, because you're not going to have either one of these in the room unless you have a really good Medi-Spa or clinic. There's rare cases of a Medi-Spa even having a flush eye station, which they should have. Every Medi-Spa should, just in case you get chemical peel in your eye. No one's immune to mistakes. We all make them. I just made one this morning. I should know better. I've been an esthetician for almost 9 years now, and I should know not to touch my face after. I didn't even wash my hands because I was in a rush. I was rushing to get to the event. I was like, all right, you know, my skin looks terrible. Let me get a chemical peel. Woke up early this morning, and I was rushing. So if you're rushing for a client, if you're running late, or that client showed up late, you're trying to rush through your treatment, and you spill something, soap, chemical peel. If you get a mask in your eye, a serum, all that shit's gonna burn. None of that stuff, even if you get the most calming, soothing mask that has all types of peptides and samarides and the greatest stuff on earth, CBD, oh, that shit is still going to burn the crap out of your eye. Soap might not be your worst enemy, or the chemical peel. It could be other agents. Remember, it's repairing your face, killing off dead skin cells. What do you think it's going to do to fresh skin cells, to your eye and stuff like that? Whew. Or if you get sunscreen in your eye, I don't know if you ever had sunscreen in your eye. Oh man, nightmare again, ×2. Man. But just be careful out there. If you do, like I said, the client, you get a bowl, get some water, dip in at least a towel so they can wipe their own eye. Give it to them. Don't try to manicure, but don't try to baby them and get the eye thing out for you. No, because we were not trained that in school. If somebody tries to sue you or try to say, oh, I want 3 free facials next time or 3 free massages and a facial and some money, you can say, oh, hell no. I didn't wipe your eye, but if she says or he says you wiped physically their eye, a board or your boss is going to say, are you trained in wiping people's eye? Did you get trained into, you know, optometry? Do you know what to do with the eyeball? We don't. We don't help them. We take the water or we give them the bottle or the sprayer or whatever it is and hand it off to them like a handout. Here you go, here's a football, you run it, you're responsible. So remember, don't let them set you up. Don't be all nice, and it's going to happen. There's so many small particles and minute particles that are in a steamer. If you have a shitty steamer and somehow those little particles that you didn't wash or clean out your machine, that can spit out leftover residue, leftover rust, or little pieces of metal that are so tiny it can get in your eye. Especially if you have a crappy old machine. My machine is state of the art. I know how to clean. I know how to take apart. That's why it has screws where you can take off and clean really, really well, actually. And actually, you can replace the whole steamer spout or spigot, because they do get rough, even with the best steamers. Come on, it's steam. After a while, that copper piping or tube or steel, unless it's stainless steel, which I don't really know any steamers that are stainless steel. That would be an expensive steamer. Maybe they do have it, maybe they don't. We don't know. The manufacturer doesn't even tell you. So you guys need to be careful out here when it comes to just getting anything in the eye. Doesn't have to be chemical peel, doesn't have to be sunscreen, doesn't have to be a serum or mask. It could just be something floating and you're working her face, working his face, and somehow got a piece of hair, and hair can get caught in your face. I don't know if you've ever had a hair in your eyeball, that little small ass hair that's just swimming in your eyeball, having a good time and stuff, can affect you the whole day. It's like irritating. Just like a paper cut. One small ass paper cut is like worse than a knife stab wound to the chest or some shit. You know what I mean? Because the little paper cut irritates. Every time you move minute little bit, it's all in your ass. It's messed up how the littlest of things. And it wasn't like I got like a whole doodab or goo gob of like chemical peel where it's dripping. See, look, no, it wasn't like dripping and I just said, oh, let me dip into my eye. No, I didn't even get that much in my eye. All I did was scratch the corner of my eye, and you can see how much damage just scratching does. That's why they tell you in the Marine Corps, stop scratching your nasty little face, because you're giving off your position. Now the enemy knows you made movement in that wood. Oh, I'm gonna shoot. They know where you are. It's just little small things like that can kill you, depending on the situation. Big things, or the biggest, greatest things, had small beginnings. Always. And forever. That's always going to be the case. So, be careful. I appreciate you guys watching the video. And we'll have more on this. I'll have an actual live model next time. And we're going to go through a mock demonstration with soap in the eye and see what happens. Because you don't want to just take my word for it. You need to see how your client will react with soap. And because sometimes they'll jump off the table. I've seen and heard of crazy stuff happening where a client, they don't care if they're naked after a massage, they're naked, so they turn it over and get their facial. They'll run right out the room into the toilet or bathroom, get fresh water, because it burns. Think about having a TCA peel in your eye. I can't even imagine. That's like pure no, God, you could blind somebody. So yes, I've seen some crazy stuff and the therapists weren't ready for it. Unprepared. I will do a video. If you scratch yourself, if you cut yourself, if you nick yourself with certain tools like dermaplaning or microdermabrasion, you can still cut somebody's skin. It can happen. Men, we shave our faces and cut ourselves all the time. Even if you're the best shaver in the world, you still get nicked. Unless you have a professional barber doing it for you, because they're going to take time and know the angles of your face. We tend to just hurry up in the morning, we're rushing, and we nick ourselves. You need to know how to stop that bleeding. Alright, so lastly, Remember, I had to change my shirt because it got wet and the table's wet and everything. Like I said, that flush station, oh yeah, it works. It's a beast. The person is not gonna like you spraying all that water in the eye, but I'm like, look, wait a minute. I have been trained on this type of thing, like flushing out an eye with a tool or helping you go to the water fountain and stuff like that. Because there, I do remember in aesthetic school, our basics aesthetics portion of it, and a little bit of masters where we had like a walkthrough, like a 3 day. We had to actually walk the person to the little water fountain because it was a water fountain that we used, and we had an indoor water fountain, like well indoor, but our inside the classroom was our water fountain, and that thing was nice, man. It was like the best water ever. So we had to walk the person to the things to tell them to calm down, take deep breaths. If it's not that bad, you don't need to call 911. Some people are dramatic and they're going to do it. You just have to document in your soap notes what happened. You need to notify your director, manager, boss, whoever. Even your insurance, you may need to notify them just in case. Like this is what could happen down the road. This is what happened to a client. They're probably gonna say, "Well, until something happens, oh well." It's open eye. They signed a medical waiver. If you got them to sign one, I hope you did, because that will nullify any type of suing unless you just maliciously and she has some sort of video camera around and it shows you taking a whole glob of soap and like throwing it in their face or something, then yeah, that's malicious. That's intent. Like you thought about it, malice, a forethought. You thought about that shit. That's on you. Now, if you come on, you were cleansing the face and somehow the water just got in there. Some clients in my videos, you see them. They have their eyes open during a whole chemical peel, a whole facial. They have their eyes open. That's relaxing to them. I don't know why. Or they'll talk the whole time with the eyes open, or they'll read a book. I've had people read books while they're getting a facial. Yeah. Oh yeah. I have 2 clients. 2. Count them. They're highly intelligent, yeah, but that doesn't mean read a book during a fucking massage session. Or yeah, I've had it, man. The stories, yeah, and they're all accurate. They're all true. You know, I don't bullshit you. So when someone doesn't want to close their eyes and something happens and spills in their eye, then what you want me to do? That's on them. They signed that medical waiver saying, hey, this is how you should be acting. This is your code of ethics. This is what should be done. This is how you should be dressed. It's on them. Make sure they sign it. Make sure you put it in your soap notes too. Just because they signed something doesn't mean, well, why didn't you report this as well? How come you didn't take... That's what they're going to hit you on, even if it's not your fault. They're always looking for an scapegoat. So don't fall for the okie doke. And as far as wiping or patting the eyes and all that good stuff, helping out, no. Here's a flush station here. I walked you. Here's some water. Clean out your eye. People know how to clean out their eyes. We've been getting shit in our eyes forever. Come on, you ain't never had something riding down the road and some sort of dump trucks in front of you and all the fucking rocks fall out and hit the windshield, dust. You never had somebody cutting the grass and like you at the intersection and the little things that, or the whole smoking shit just comes into your car and you coughing, you got allergies and whatnot, man. So we've all got something in the eye or some other activities. I ain't gonna name, but we know. I mean, come on, shit happens. You know, we get stuff in the eye, or like when your grandmother, you had something in your eye, she come to you and like blow your whole eyeball out, like. But that worked, didn't it? It got everything out. But you don't blow into anybody's eyeball or ear or body parts. No. I have a massage client. Oh yeah, she wants me to blow in the middle of her back. And it's a personal client. This is not at Massage Envy, Red Door. No, this is not. This is somebody I've met from an event. That ends her session. That gets her to where she needs to go. I don't know why. Don't ask me. But blowing is good when it's like out of our practice. You know, it's within our practice, whatever, but it's outside of a med spa or wherever you work at, then you're fine. But if you're blowing in somebody's eye, body, ear, because some people want you to blow in the ear from a facial. When I'm working somebody's ear, oh, well, can you do the ASMR? ASMR, don't get me wrong, on YouTube, it looks great. Like, yeah, there's tapping, there's little scratching noises. People fall asleep to, I don't know, like scratches on a chalkboard or some shit like that. I don't know why that's satisfying to some people, but it is. They get off on it. A lady of mine, all she wants is blowing on her damn ear. She said that, or can you do the ASMR voice? I'm like, no, I can't. I don't know. What are you talking about? So she shows me, plays her. I'm like, I still can't do it. I can just be me. There's some people that want to do Topopment on the face. When somebody does Topopment on my face, I can't stand it. I don't want this. No, stop. It feels weird. That's why I tell them in the beginning, don't even touch my face. No, don't. There's certain things people want, and just be careful about wiping somebody's eye, because if it goes wrong and you wipe their eyelashes off, oh yeah, and they just got them done. Why would you come in for a facial and you just got eyelashes done? I don't know why, but they do it all the time. You know, all you estheticians out there, you do know. Massage therapy. I have several clients who don't put their face in the headrest. I'm like, why aren't you putting your face in the headrest? Oh, I just got my lashes done. It was $350. I'm like, $350. Damn. For 60 eyelashes each eye. 120 eyelashes. That's a bunch of craziness. Or they'll get mad at you for pressing too hard on their back and their face is in the face cradle and their eyelashes come off. I'm like, that seems like a bad fucking job. You need to get your money back. I'm not that great to pull your eyebrows off. I mean, I am great. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't think I apply that much pressure like ever. So shit happens. People are crazy. You need to know what to do when this shit happens. Thank God I had a good instructor when I went to massage school. Thank God I had a great mother who taught me about the ways of the world and men and women and how shit goes down for real, for real. I've had good instructors, teachers, mother. God is awesome. Man, has shown me the light several times. Has saved me from the fire. God knows how many times. Man, Lord Jesus. But you got to be prepared. This world's getting crazier and crazier, but that just means you got to be more prepared and prepared and prepared. They can get crazy all they want. I'm just gonna be a step. I'm always gonna be ready for you. Always. It's gonna be a super close-up view of my eye. I'm just gonna open up. It looks a little blurry right now, but it's gonna get clear in just a moment. So if you guys can see my eyeball. Alright, so let's try it again, because I think last time I had the camera over too far. So I'm looking at, you guys are looking at my eyeball. And we tell them to look up, down, side to side. Eye. Top of the eye. Hold up.